Happy Friday, LeCanto High School. This is Troy LaBarbara, your principal, with this week's update of everything going on. Folks, we've had a wonderful week. Our volleyball team is undefeated. You're doing amazing. This week I had an opportunity to visit our swim team against Springstead, and we just crushed it. It was senior night. Students, I'm so very proud of you with all that you do. You know, I went to Coach Wells and also Coach Ambrose, and I was like, wow, you know, I thought cats didn't like water. Obviously, we do. Anyways, it was a great and fabulous week with regard to that. This week, hey, thank you, ROTC and our instructors over there. You've done such a wonderful job with 9/11 ceremony this week. We invited the community in. It was a big, big event, and I always get a little bit emotional just knowing what our country went through and how our resiliency and the kindness and things that happened after that event. And as I reflect on things this week, I just know that kindness is very much paramount in our nation, and we all need to be kind and respectful to one. I had a great opportunity this week with meeting with the other principals at our principals meeting this week. We were looking at how each academic area from all the curriculum leaders in our district, how we're doing district-wide at each school. Folks, keep it up with the formatives. Keep looking at how our students are doing each week. As I've expressed in the past, we are doing collaborative, standards-based instruction, where within that instructional practice that we are reviewing together as teams. It's common planning time. Our common planning is to be spent with each other. Look at how our kids did on the standards each week. I know that our teams are doing a really, really good job with starting to make that focus. I have to give a shout out to Mr. Eric Williams and Becky Harris. Eric, I really appreciate you looking at the standards and how your kids are doing in your English language arts classes and basing student progress and what you do instructionally to remediate students that are scoring like level 1s, level 2s after the PM1 data. That's exactly what we should be doing right now. Moving forward to on next Tuesday, as Liz Moran, she put out the documents that you folks need to be looking at, and just kind of look at your grade book, look at your grade distribution and where your kids are. How many D's and F's are students, receiving, and then so we can discuss and evaluate that and find out the why. Then we can get other support staff to help out with those students that we would consider high risk of failing. The goal here is to do what we call grade repair with remediation, moving on. And it all goes hand in hand with our standards-based instruction. When you look at what I've been trying to kind of make us all see, is that if we set up our grade books very simply based on standards that we teach and how the students do on those standards that are based on the Florida state assessments and the FAST tests for the entire state, that's the playing field. That's where the kids are going. That's where they have to be successful. So our goal is to look at how our students are doing on those standards. And it's just natural to make it easier. Once again, work smarter, not harder. If you set up your grade book as such that, hey, these are the standards where my students that I've taught, and this is how they've done, you could truly look at each kid and go, wow, this student didn't do well on 1.3. And then you can go back and spiral back in your instruction. This stuff should all be taking place in your common practices, meetings that you have with planning. And that when we do walkthroughs, folks, I'm out there looking at the walkthroughs. Please make sure that you're using a systematic instruction under the practices profile. Make sure that you're focusing on explicit instruction as well. And remember when we talk about the I do, the we do, the you do, and releasing the work to the students. It's just very, very important. It's just best practices. More will be coming with that as the administrative team is looking at lesson plans when we go out and do our walkthroughs to see that, hey, is what's matched on the board configuration, is it matching and is it usable for our kids? Is it matching what you're teaching? And is it matched what you've planned? It all works hand in hand. And after talking with Eric Williams this week to bring that back into the fold, he totally 100% gets it. And I know that you've had a lot of leadership experiences in your life, Eric, and I really appreciate it. And I know Becky Harris is doing a great job, our coach, with getting us there. So just remember, Tuesday, bring that document and the reflection piece, because what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to all of our teams here and how we can help with those students that are struggling. Sometimes it might be a behavioral thing. It might be something that student services can help out with. It might be something that is dealing with remediation and how we're going to plan for remediation, using our PASS program after school. All of it has to come together as one big system at Lecanto High School. And I know everybody gets that, but I'm trying to put it all together for everybody. That's where we're going. And every student should get a year's worth of growth. We're going to be that A school, and there's no doubt with the team that we have here. I got to tell you, this week our focus has been on the arts. I'm going to continue with doing my walkthroughs, looking at our art department. Our kids are doing some amazing stuff. Our LSA program here is second to none. Additionally, the performing arts, Mr. Crane, I can't speak enough about what you folks are doing over there. Just amazing. Just continue to do all of those right things there. Mrs. Evans, pretty good stuff. I hear a lot of good music happening there. Also this week we had the opportunity to go to expanding agriculture that we put on at CF, where our students had an opportunity to look at where our CTE programs and our agricultural programs are going. With Mr. Richardson, thank you for helping and getting our kids involved in that. Just amazing work that you're doing. I appreciate all that you do, and you're probably one of the most hilarious human beings who really truly self-reflects and looks at what you're doing and takes it serious about all that you do with teaching, and you're amazing. With that being said, Mr. Guth, I've got to tell you, I'm impressed with welding. When I went in and had a discussion about what you're doing, of course you're doing things a little bit differently with regard to instruction, but yet same. You are doing the gradual release model, the I do, the we do, the you do. It's just natural in welding to do that. And our kids are really, really doing a great job. I had an opportunity to watch the performance piece of what you're expecting them to do very early on. Just amazing. With all that being said, it's been an amazing week at Lecanto, and tonight is our I believe we're bringing in, as I show you this, fluorescent and colors tonight, neon colors, so to speak. And so in celebration of that, of what our kids are going to be wearing tonight, I just wanted to let you know that I wore my socks. That's the only thing I have that might be fluorescent. And those socks, Mr. Roush, FYI, I know that you love Disney, but they are Pluto socks. So they have the character Pluto. So I'm wondering what you bring to the table today and see if I can win today. Anyways, listen, folks, have a wonderful weekend, and I am so proud to be your principal here. And thank you to all my colleagues at the principals meeting this week. I'm really getting to know many of you, and Citrus and Crystal River, both you principals, you're doing an amazing job there. And anytime you want to collaborate, I'm here for you. It's an amazing district. We're doing great things. Have a great weekend.